Alright guys, so this is a very different type of podcast. I want to make this really quick anyway. Long story short, the podcast that I had for this week actually ended up having issues, and I'm still trying to work them out, so hopefully they'll be out next week. And this will mean things will kind of be a little bit behind. But nonetheless, I wanted to bring you guys this episode to talk about some of the stuff that's been going on around Apple and, you know, the world in general when it comes to tech. So apparently, Apple is secretly engineering iPhone for game-changing updates. As we know, we can only really use the scan to pay with Apple Pay. You can't really do that with other banking apps and stuff like that. And it looks like Apple is preparing to change that. They've already done this in the EU, and now they're looking to change that here in the US. And of course, that is according to Mark Gurman. So hopefully we'll hear something soon about this, maybe in the next update or two, or in iOS 18, hopefully. But again, I hope it's sooner than that. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was, of course, Google I.O. Now, that's going to be coming up very, very soon, and it's said to be on March the 14th. No, I'm sorry, May 14th, March 14th. Wow. Wow. So what's going to be coming is upgrades to Gemini AI, which, by the way, guys, I've been using Gemini AI for a couple weeks now, maybe a month or more, and using it for video titles, video descriptions, especially for the podcast. So, if you enjoy how things have been looking as far as titles and descriptions on podcasts and videos here on TA Tech, let me know, and let me know whether you guys think I should continue doing all that. But it says here, possibly addressing image generators, challenges, and new features. So this is going to be pretty exciting, I think. Android 15 will likely be shown off more with security features, private space, and satellite connectivity. Pixel 8 may debut equipped with premium features like a 120Hz display, Tensor G3 chip, and a DisplayPort output. It's that time of year where the tech world awaits Google's yearly developer convention. The Shoreline, I can't even say that word. I'll leave it here. In Mountain View, California, readies itself to play host at yet another installment of Google I.O. on May 14th, 2024. Here's what to expect this year. Like I said, Gemini will take center stage. Let's see. We'll see more of Android 15. The first developer preview released mid-February teased some exciting features, but the real excitement is yet to come. Under the hood, Android 15, codenamed Vanilla Ice Cream, because who doesn't love a tasty treat? Promises further refinements to user interface, improved battery life, enhanced security measures, and a host of under the hood optimizations that will make Android experience smoother and more efficient than ever before. One of the most significant changes rumored to be a part of Android 15 is the introduction of private space, a secure sandboxed environment within your device where you can store sensitive data, files, apps, and completely isolated from prying eyes. I really hope Apple does something like that, because honestly, there's apps and stuff that I would not like people going on. And I know there's an app called App Lock that you can get that kind of fixes that problem. But I would like something native like this. I think this would be absolutely amazing. I think that, honestly, it's just very well needed. I mean, how many times have you lended your phone to someone because they needed to make a phone call or, whatever, or you want them to take a picture, but then you end up seeing that they are scrolling through your phone and doing this, doing that. Yeah, please, Apple, fix that. But the first public beta for Android 15 slated for April, so we'll likely see second beta released during I/O. So wait a second. The first beta is released before Google I/O? Because the way Apple does it is they release it after the event. Weird. Okay. So, yeah, developers are eager to really dig into a stable build, but if transition continues, Android 15 will likely debut alongside the Pixel 9 series in October 2024, making one delicious update. I mean, I get it. They're talking about vanilla ice cream, the code name. But really, Google? Really? Okay. Actually, this is not even from Google. This is from howtogeek.com. But still, I thought that was okay. The Pixel 8 hardware, the Pixel 8 might be the only hardware unveiled. The mid-pixel range A series hasn't exactly been a stunner over the years, but consistently delivered a nice balance of performance and affordability. The upcoming Pixel 8a looks to continue that tradition, following the footsteps of last year's Pixel 7a, which debuted at Google I/O. Word on the street that is 8a might borrow some premium features from its pricier Pixel 8 sibling, making it enticing option for wanting a flagship level performance without sky-high price tag. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. How to watch Google I/O? Basically, you can watch it on their website and their YouTube channel, which again will be linked down in the description down below. And yeah, I think honestly, I'm excited to see what Google I/O is all going to be about, what they're going to be doing this year, and I think that honestly, it's a great competition for Apple. The other thing, actually, that I wanted to talk about, and I think this is a great segue, if I can find it, Apple Watch. new, wait. Alright. So, we were talking about this briefly on WhatsApp, on a group chat that we have, and I don't know. I think, honestly, so, you know how technically you compare your Apple Watch to an Android. So you know how technically you can pair any watch to your iPhone and kind of get less features? Well, some people wanted the Apple Watch for Android, and that really hasn't happened. So it says here, Apple tried to make the Apple Watch work with Android, but the revelation comes as part of a response to the U.S. DOJ lawsuit that the company is facing. U.S. Department of Justice filed a lawsuit against Apple, accusing of creating a monopoly with the iPhone. In response to the lawsuit, Apple revealed that it spent 3 years working on Android compatibility for Apple Watch, but ultimately scrapped it. Lawsuits highlight the general difficulties of using Apple products with other brands, making it expensive for users to switch ecosystems. In a surprising turn of events, Apple revealed that it previously explored making Apple Watch compatible with Android phones. This comes as part of the company's response. While Apple is known for its walled garden approach, where its devices work best within its ecosystem, it seems like it did give Android compatibility a shot, at least with the Apple Watch. We previously had reports claiming that Apple Watch was working on an Android compatible Apple was working on an Android compatible Apple Watch, but it is the first time the company seems to have confirmed it. According to 9to5Mac, Apple confirmed that they spent 3 years working on this before ultimately scrapping the project due to technical limitations. I mean, obviously, if you were to pair a Samsung to an iPhone, you would get limited compatibility, limited limitations, you know. And I think that, honestly, with that, I don't know. I mean, it's to be expected. This is the way that companies make you buy their products. And they don't want us to work with other companies. You know, they don't want to see people with an Android watch or, Android with an Apple Watch, because they want us to have their own ecosystem. That's why they make it. So, I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, I'm all about it. I think, honestly, if I could get my Apple Watch to work with my Android phone, I think that would be amazing. Because, honestly, I think out of the 2 or 3 that I've tested, smartwatches, Apple Watch is always going to be king for me. And I always come back to it. So, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll leave it up to you guys, what you guys think about this stuff. As far as the lawsuit and everything, I mean, I can't really talk about it. I really don't know too much about it. I never went into it. I Again, like I said, I think to each their own, and it should be that way. Um, as far as like iOS 18, yeah, we're getting a lot of AI stuff coming, and a lot of people are saying, "Hey, I think that this is gonna be a problem." Um, I think Apple is turning into Android. I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Um, I think that, again, to each their own. Yeah, I mean, companies are going to compete with each other. That's always going to be a thing. I think that, you know, there's going to be a point in time, and I think we've reached that point in time where sooner or later we're not going to have much more to go on. I mean, what more can these companies do? I mean, there's always new technology coming out and stuff like that. So, I don't know. But I guess I'll leave it all up to you guys. And I want to hear you guys' opinion about it. We're reaching like a very, very weird time in tech, I think. So it'll be interesting nonetheless to see all these developments happening and all that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.